Hey Fight family, this is the moment. Deontay Wilder, the most electrifying knockout artist in boxing, is back, and you don't want to miss it. If you love power, precision, and pure destruction in the ring, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and turn on notifications now. Today, we break down Wilder's past, present, and future. Who's next, what's at stake, and why the Bronze Bomber is still must-watch TV. So join the Fight family, because this one's either going to be the beginning or the end. Deontay Wilder is preparing for a comeback fight after suffering a tough loss to Zhang in June 2024, where he was stopped in the 5th round. Before that, he lost to Joseph Parker in December 2023 and had previously been defeated twice by Tyson Fury. Despite these setbacks, Wilder is set to return to the ring on June 27, 2025 against Tyrell Herndon in Kansas. His goal is to climb up the heavyweight rankings and potentially challenge top contenders like Agit Kabayel, who recently defeated Zhang. There has also been speculation about a possible fight between Wilder and British heavyweight Dave Allen, who has expressed interest in facing him. However, some boxing legends, including Lennox Lewis, have suggested that Wilder should consider retirement due to the damage he has taken in recent fights. Deontay Wilder is one of the most electrifying heavyweights in boxing history. His raw knockout power, towering presence, and unshakable confidence made him a force to be reckoned with. But his journey to the top wasn't easy. It was built on struggle, resilience, and an unbreakable will to succeed. Born on October 22nd in 1985 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Wilder's path to boxing was unconventional. Unlike most champions who start training as kids, Wilder didn't lace up the gloves until he was 20 years old. His motivation? His daughter, Naya. She was born with spina bifida, a serious spinal condition. Wilder needed a way to support his family, and boxing became his lifeline. Deontay Wilder has spoken openly about how his daughter Naya's illness deeply impacted him. Spina bifida, with its critical effects on the spinal cord, doctors initially told him she might never walk. Wilder has described this moment as life-changing, saying that it pushed him to pursue boxing as a way to provide for his family. In an interview, he recalled looking into his daughter's eyes and promising her that he would become world champion so he can give her the best life possible. He also said, "I love my children to death. This is why I'm building for them. Everything I do is for them." His daughter's strength and resilience became his biggest motivation, and despite the initial diagnosis, Naya eventually learned to walk and even do cartwheels after undergoing extensive surgery. Within 2 years, Wilder went from a complete novice to winning a bronze medal at the 2008 Beijing Olympics, a meteoric rise that earned him the nickname the Bronze Bomber. Wilder turned professional in 2008, and from the very beginning, his fights were must-watch events. His right hand became legendary, one of the most devastating weapons in boxing history. 42 of his 43 wins came by knockout, a staggering 97.67% KO rate, the highest in heavyweight history. 20 of those knockouts happened in the first round, proving his ability to end fights in an instant. In 2015, Wilder won the WBC Heavyweight Championship, becoming the first American heavyweight champion since Shannon Briggs in 2007. For 5 years, Wilder dominated the division, defending his title 10 times, a reign that cemented his place among the greats. Wilder's career took a dramatic turn when he faced Tyson Fury in one of the most iconic trilogies in boxing history. Fight 1 ended in a controversial split draw, with Fury surviving 2 knockdowns. Fight 2, Fury stopped Wilder in the 7th round, ending his reign as WBC champion. Fight 3, a war for the ages. Wilder knocked Fury down twice, but Fury roared back, stopping Wilder in the 11th round. Despite the losses, Wilder showed heart, grit, and warrior spirit, proving he was more than just a knockout artist. After his trilogy with Fury, Wilder's career hit turbulence. He scored a first-round KO over Robert Helenius, but then suffered back-to-back losses to Joseph Parker and Zhang. Now Wilder's preparing for a comeback fight against Tyrell Herndon. His future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the Bronze Bomber isn't done yet. Wilder's influence goes beyond his record. He brought excitement back to the heavyweight division, proving that one punch could change everything. His unapologetic confidence, explosive style, and never back down mentality made him a fan favorite. Whether he rises again or fades into history, Wilder's name will always be synonymous with knockout power. Deontay Wilder's loss to Tyson Fury had a major mental impact on him, especially after their second fight in 2020, where Fury stopped him in the 7th round. Wilder had never been down, undefeated before that, and the loss shook his confidence in a way that few fighters experience. Wilder initially struggled to accept the loss, making multiple excuses, including claims that his ring walk costume was too heavy and that his trainer betrayed him by throwing in the towel. Many fans and analysts questioned his sportsmanship, and he refused to acknowledge Fury's victory. Despite the emotional toll, Wilder trained harder for the 3rd fight, showing mental resilience and proving he could still compete at the highest level. Tyson Fury himself said he believed Wilder was struggling mentally after the loss, stating, "I think he's lost his marbles. The beating he took really affected him." Wilder later admitted that the loss was difficult to process, but he remained determined to fight on. His 3rd fight with Fury in 2021 was one of the most exciting heavyweight battles in recent history, proving that despite the mental toll, Wilder still had the heart of a warrior. Deontay Wilder, a name that once sent shockwaves through the heavyweight division. The Bronze Bomber, a man with one of the most devastating knockout punches in boxing history. But in the last few years, we've seen the unthinkable, the fall of Wilder. Wilder stepped into the ring against Joseph Parker in Saudi Arabia, expecting to reassert his dominance, but instead of fireworks, fans saw hesitation. Parker controlled the pace, nullifying Wilder's right hand, and the once feared knockout artist failed to land anything significant. After 12 rounds, Wilder lost by unanimous decision. Then came Zhang, a powerful strategic southpaw. Wilder looked sharper early on, but Zhang was patient. By the 5th round, Zhang landed a crushing shot that sent Wilder to the canvas, and just like that, Wilder was knocked out. His 4th loss in 5 years. These defeats weren't just physical, they were mental. Wilder, a man who has built his career on intimidation, found himself questioning everything. Is he still the most feared puncher? Does he still belong in the sport? But Wilder isn't done. On June 27, 2025, he steps back into the ring against Tyrell Herndon. Many see this as his last chance to prove he can still fight at an elite level. If he wins, he's back in the conversation. If he loses, he may be hanging up the gloves. What do you think? Can Wilder bounce back? Or is this the end of the Bronze Bomber? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more fight breakdowns. And remember, fight family, stay ready.